everyone, it's Nancy. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm coming back on with, we're going to make some ephemera for our floral ledger journal, flower shop ledger journal. So I thought I'd come on and make some pieces for it. So this is how it looks so far, and I love it. I love it so far. So some simple things. I have a few pieces ready to go here that we're going to make. I am looking for, oh yeah, okay. So on this inside here, remember we have a tuck spot here, and I think we're going to put her Francine's business cards for the floral shop in there. But I wanted to just give it a little cover, so I took one of the Petit paper strips, cut it down. Anything that says Paris on it, and it kind of went with these colors of my envelope. I kind of cut it down. I want to glue it there. And I don't mind leaving this blank, but then in Joey's kit, there's this pretty label that says this book belongs to, and I think it even looks cute there. So I'm not going to put that there yet, but I'm going to put this here, and then I'll tuck that in because I think I like it there, but I'm just not sure. So, but you can, decorate yours however you like, depending on the size of your coin envelope if you're using one. But I'm just going to do that because I think I like the way it looks. So I think today is Friday, so you're seeing this, I think, on Saturday. We got so far, and this is just midday on Friday, I think we have about four inches of snow out there now, and they said the second round is coming this afternoon. That's going to be even heavier. So my grandkids are home from school. I'm very happy about that. See, doesn't that look cute there? And it just kind of all goes with the colors here. I do like the way this sits here, but I'm just going to leave it there for now, okay? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, okay, let me just put this to the side for a second. The next thing is, there is a tag type thing. I'm sorry. This is in the Joey's kit as well. It's like a triptych, like a tag scene. And I thought it would be really pretty to make a tag booklet. So this was what I came up with. This is part of the journal cards. This is the writing half of a journal card. And then I have some trims here. I have one of the stamps I pulled out. And then these are pockets in the kit. Now look at these. I didn't realize it, but 2 pockets, and these are the tags that go with them. So, but I didn't realize that it's a continuation of the pocket. So when I put them in, I realized that this tree, if you see, it's a continuation of the tree here, and this rose bush with a tree has the tree in the, I love that, Joey. I think that is so cool. I love that. So this was my idea. I thought we could, I already cut and inked and prepped those to get them ready, and I already printed the writing page that came in the kit. I just printed that double-sided on this side. I cut it out, inked it all, folded it. I took a piece of the journal card, and I thought it would be super pretty to put this on the inside here as a writing space. And I was thinking we could do the 2 pockets, one with the tags, one on each side here. And then I thought we could put a little bit of the trim here and top it off with like a little tag, maybe. I thought maybe we could put that like here, just kind of like that. So let's work on that. So once you get that all cut out, I'm going to just start gluing these pockets on here. And I made sure that they, you know, just make sure, because I did have to trim a smidge off the bottom of the tag so it wouldn't overextend. Let me just make sure. So when you put the pocket there, see, so it just makes it, clears that. So I'm going to glue this pocket down. Now you could leave it like this for writing and just put a little decoration and have the whole thing for writing. But I just love how these pockets and these tags look on the inside. So I thought, well, I'm going to do that. But, you know, you could do whatever appeals to you, right? Okay, so let me get this on. And it pretty much goes right to the bottom of this tag. So I'm just going to hold that down for a second. So yeah, and I haven't seen a plow truck or anybody out there yet, and that's okay. I don't mind being snowed in. I know we have enough food and everything, and we're not going to starve. I know my grandkids are home, although part of my family is out working, so I'm just praying for their safety, that they get to work, do their work, and come home safe. But I know that I just pray for everybody to be safe, because some people do have to work out there. And okay, look, isn't it cute? I love how that looks. So let me just leave I know it's like we glue a pocket and we want to stick the tag in or paper in right away, right? Because we're so excited and we just don't want to let it dry. So I'm going to let that dry. And then let's work on this next pocket here. I'll put that on. So I hope wherever you are, you're okay, and if you're in a warmer climate, you're having great weather. It was time for us to have some snow. We haven't had a good snow in a long time here in Illinois. So it was time. And it's not so bad when you don't have to go out in it, you know. Let me just make sure I center that and get that down there and hold that down for a second. Okay. All right. So by now this one should be dry. We can put that in there. And the rounded corners really help it go in the pocket. And we'll let that dry for a second. And then I thought I would glue that down there. So let me get that on. So you have the back of the tags for writing, and then you have this middle piece. Okay, I'm going to put that right here in the middle, like that. Okay, all right, I'll put this, see, it's nice on the back. You can write on there, and you can also stencil or decorate the back if you want. Okay. This one feels, there we go. Okay, there we go. And see, they both clear the top, so I'm glad for that. And then I thought, well, we need something on top here, and I thought this here would look nice, and then a piece of the trim would look really pretty up here. I think I like that. So let me cut a piece of this. And then I'm going to glue her on top, just to use one of these stamps, little postage stamps that are in the kit. I'm really loving how this is turning out. I hope you do too. I really do love this. Cut that a little wonky up there, but that's okay. And get my fabric tack out. And I'm going to glue my trim right across the top here. Put some of this down. Okay. And let's get our trim on. It's always hard to see which side is which, but I think I got it right now. So I just want to put this here. And I just love how that looks. What do you think? Now, have to dry for a little bit, but then you fold it and fold it. And so I was thinking of just putting in this top one here. I had these bigger, pretty colored brads. I think they were We Are Memory Keepers, and I thought that would look real pretty there if I put it just in the top part here to decorate it. And I have a couple colors of seam binding that I could tie. Now this one here looks really good with it, but then if I wanted to brighten it up, I have this one, but I'm really thinking this one goes so well with it. So I think we could do that. I'll pop a hole in there. So let me, I want to mark it with the pencil to make sure because this is big here, so I don't want to I got to remember it takes up a lot of the space here. So I'm just going to do that and put a hole there. I'll put a mark there, I should say. And then get my crocodile. Or, yeah, whatever this thing is called. We Are Memory Keeper thing. I'm going to punch the hole. Let's see. I think it's is it the small? No, I think it's the bigger one. I'm going to do the bigger one. Okay, and I'm going to look for my spot here. I hope I do this right. Okay, and then we're going to put this in here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, and let's see how I'm going to... Oh, hold on, I just dropped it. Oh, where did it go now? I just dropped it, but I didn't hear it hit the floor. Oh my goodness, hold on. It must be in my lap. Oh, there it went. I heard it now. Now I just need to find it. Oh, don't you just love the bloopers on camera, right? I heard it, but anyway, I'm going to get a new one. Hold on. Stay there. I will just get a new one here. Okay, let's try that again. Only that would happen on camera, wouldn't it? All right, so let me get the dark one again. All right, let's be a little more careful this time. I'm going to hold on to it. And, all right, now, once again, I got to use all my strength for the day and get this on here. Okay. Did I do it? Oh, yes, that was good. Okay, great. I'm so happy that worked out. Okay, so that looks nice, and the color is perfect. I've had them for a long time. I don't know where I had them from. So then let's put some of this through it. Just a little bit for decoration here. Let's just cut some of this off. This color is called, what is this color called? I can't even read it. Wait, upside down. Boysenberry. Hello. I get the seam binding from MyScrapCabinShop on Etsy. I have a whole drawer full of all different colors. MyScrapCabinShop on Etsy. I'll link it below. So let me get this, and I'm just going to feed it through just for a little added. If I can feed it through, that would be great. So I think I'm going to put it in through here. Yay, it went through. Okay, and not pull too hard. Just something like that. And then I can just kind of cut it off. so, and you can, I've ironed this before too, so you can, let's see, just a little something on here, right? And I save these little pieces for snippets. So just something like that. Okay. And then that looks super cute. I love that. A nice little writing spot. And I think I want to put, I'm going to show you on the book what I've been doing. Those Petit paper strips from Ruby and Pearl, I've been cutting them and adding them. As soon as I see, like I cut a piece here and added a strip here. Anything that had the word like Paris in it, I put this blue one here because it picked up the blue flowers here, and I love how that looks. And then this is in Joey's kit. I cut this out and I glued it across here, but we're going to make it a tuck spot, so it's an up tuck on here. And then I put one of the labels down here, and it just really adds something. So I wanted to put one here, but I forgot to have one ready. So let's see what I have. I have my bin of all my cutouts here. You see that? I like when I work on a project, and I think a lot of us do that, you know, we just like to have a little bin with everything in it. So let me just pull out some of these that I have and see if one of them will work. What's this one? This one would work perfect, actually, don't you think? I think it would. Let's see what else I have here. I like that one. Actually, this one here, that could work with the colors as well, but I do like that one so far. Even one of these pink ones would look super pretty down there. That would be pretty. See, these all would go really well. Here's one. There's a little one that just says Paris. I think I like the first one. We'll just use this one. I'll ink it up and we'll glue it on. And it just, you know, other than, you know, using a regular type of label, these petite strips, you cut them up and they turn into little labels by themselves, the little pieces. And I love that they're all different colors and they have all different, like, words on them. So I'm trying to use these as much as we can, too. I think these are a staple to have, those petite strips. And Heather's Basics. Look how cute that looks there. I love that. That's pretty. So, it's not very bulky, believe it or not. It's very thin yet. So one of the options, let me just make sure that's on there, is it could go in here. Because, oh, and it fits perfect in that pocket. When you have it tied up, it looks pretty sticking out. And that's why I thought if I keep it in that pocket, I need it to look kind of, you know, pretty there. So that's could be the place where I'm going to keep it. And then we'll figure out what's going to go in this little bottom pocket here. But I love that. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do, I'll just leave it there for now. Let's see, I'm going to move these out of the way. And the next thing we're going to do is make a card to go into this envelope here. Okay, this one here. So I took a piece of manila folder, and it's an old folder, and it had the tab on it already. So I measured my envelope, and I cut it to size. I am going to round the corners after we cover it, but I wanted it to have a tab so you knew something was in there and that it was easily accessible to get out. So you see now, you can always use one of the tabs in the kit. There's a bunch of tabs in the kit like this, and you can always, you know, cut a regular piece and have that come out. But I had that laying there, so I thought I would just use it. So then you could just reach in and pull it out with ease. And I have this flower ad, ladies floral cabinet ad. I think there was a freebie that it was a freebie, and also this one here. it was on the same page. I want to say it could have been from Line Dot Arrow, but I'm not sure. But you might be able to get these on Graphics Fairy. I haven't looked, but look and see if they have any ads that you can use. And I thought this would be cute on here, but I still need to cover this. So what I did was I printed one of the pages, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be pretty to like cover this with, have this down here, and then we'll cut around the tab, and then I could just put this on here, and then you would see those pretty flowers like that, and then make a cute journaling card. So that's what we're going to do, and that's going to go in this envelope here. So I'm going to just move this to the side. I'm going to, I think I'm going to, I hate using that sticky glue. I'm looking for my glue book. I'll use my glue. I'll get this glue stick out and cover the whole thing. It'll be easier and faster. And then I usually use the Oohoo glue sticks, but I found this one that I had, so I thought I'm going to use it up. It's really good though. It's very sticky, but boy, does it get all over your hands. It's like you have to have a wipe, which I should have a wipe. I have to get one out. Okay, so I'm going to carefully, and it curls up. I'm going to glue this. Excuse me. Okay, let's get this on here. Right. I'm sorry if I'm out of frame. I'm just trying to line it up, so I'll be right there for you in a second. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh man, that glue stick is good. In case you wanted to know, it was Scotch Mega Glue Stick. That's all it says on here. It's very sticky and it's just slightly off, but nothing we can't fix and trim. So let me get my scissors here, and we'll cut this out. Okay. So how's everybody doing as far as, are you working on the Junk Journal January challenge? Let me get my smaller scissors here. Are you working on a different type of challenge? Are you working on a journal? Anything Valentine? Let me know in the comments what everybody's working on. Are you taking a break and just relaxing, doing something else? Let me know. I'd like to know what everybody's doing, what everybody's working on. Okay, see how pretty that looks? And then I'm going to trim the corners. I'm going to round the corners, so let me move this glue book out of the way. Okay. And it almost looks like a real cute index card now, doesn't it? Oh, I'm not going to get in there, am I, with that one? Let's see. Okay, that one's not going in because of the... So I'm going to have to do that one kind of manually. I think I can fudge that. All right, there we go. And let's ink it up around the edges. And see how that page, I turned it sideways because the page would have normally gone, I think, this way, but you can use them anyway with the flowers to make, to your advantage, to make it look pretty. I love that, how that turned out. And I just wanted to put this ad, I already inked around this ad. That looks pretty just like that. But I thought it'd be cute with this ad on here. And I did ink it. I just kind of don't like the straight corners, so I might round these corners on this ad too. I have a thing for I don't care for the pointy corners sometimes on anything. I love the rounded look. It's softer. And I thought, well, that looks real pretty like that. I like that. And then you have the back, which I forgot to ink. And of course, you could add more things to it. I was thinking maybe I would cut out another flower and put it on there. But I'm going to add that on there. I'm going to glue this on because I can get this on pretty good with this glue. Yeah, so I just, other than doing some chores around the house the next few days, I am going to stay in and craft and look out my window and enjoy the pretty, calm scene I see out there. Okay, there we go. That looks nice. I like that. Once again, I'm looking at the pieces in the kit. Joey has these little tea cards too. I can put one of those on there. But I love how the ad looks with these. I mean, you could always cover that up and put something like that on there if you wanted to, right? You could do that. To use one of those tea cards, that's real pretty. What else do we have? A stamp. You can put her on there too. Because sometimes you have these pieces in a kit which are so much fun and different because not everybody does them. And then sometimes you're like, okay, well, what do I do with it, right? Well, you decorate. Use it for decorating, like I did the one in the tag book. And then I thought that looks really cute like that, I think. I like it. I mean, you don't have to put that there. That looks pretty just like that as well, right? I'm going to put that on there because I do like it that way. Although I like the ad too, but I want to use one of these, so. Okay, I don't want to cover up the word ladies, so let me get that on there. I like it. That looks nice too. I don't know, maybe we could put it here, right? We could put it up there, kind of like this, right next to the word ladies. I'm going to do it just because, just for fun. Just for fun. Because I can, right? All right, let's see here. Like that. So it's not going past the edge here. I do like that. Okay. And we rounded the corners, added that, and now that's going to go in here with ease. It's not thick, it's the right size. Let me get that in there. And then it goes in just far enough. Just make sure if you put a tab on, or if you're using file folder like I am, just make sure it's cut the right size. And we'll put one of Joey's tags in here when we're ready, but that looks nice. I like that. I was just looking at these cutouts too, because sometimes you can put a little tag down here too. But we'll see. I'll have to look some more. Okay, so there's our tag for that. Now I want to make a tag, a simple tag for in this envelope here. This was another side tuck here. So I cut a piece of manila folder, which this ad will fit on there perfectly. It's going to be super easy and cute. And then I'm going to use one of the tabs here to pull it out. So another easy part here. So let's get this glued on here. I guess I'm going to use the glue book again. Let me rip this page off. Okay. And this is like an old file folder, so it has a real nice patina to it. So I don't have to do much of anything on that one. I love that. If you can get your hands on some old file folders. But if you don't, then you just buy the ones at the Dollar Tree. They have 8.5 by 11 and legal size, and I think you get 5 or 6 in a pack for $1.25. So I'm okay with those too. I use them, but I've got myself some. Okay, let's see if I can get this on here the way I want. I think I'm gonna lay it down here. Maybe that's easier to do it this way. And I can cut around it. Okay, did I get that on right? Oh, yes I did. Wow, that was good. Now I just have to cut off the edge here. Hopefully, I don't know if I put it on super straight, but we'll see how it looks when I cut it out. I think I did all right. If I could cut, it would be a miracle here. Oh, really started out not too good here. I'm trying to see, because you know what, it is cloudy out, and I have a couple lights going here, but sometimes they cast a shadow and I can't see. Bear with me. Okay, well, just trim this part here. Okay, that looks good. So what I'm going to do now is round the corners on here. I'll I'll just use the small rounder. Small size on here, and we're going to put that tab on, and oops, what happened there? We are going to, oh, I think I need to trim. Wow, I don't know what I did there, but let me fix that. I think there's a little bit more to cut off here on this side. All right, let's try it again. There we go. Okay, and then, oh, I didn't do one of the corners here. Once again, I think I need to trim here again. I see paper. So I guess I didn't do such a great gluing job there. Okay, all right. Okay, there we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Well, actually, it doesn't look as good as it should. Wow, it's not. I don't know. I'm gonna murder this, aren't I? Okay, enough. I will play with that. I will just round it off myself here. Might be some paper stuck in there. Okay. Oh, so tedious. All right. So anyway, let's just give it an ink, quick ink. And I'll just give it a quick one on the back, and then we'll put our tab on, and that'll go into our pocket. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this part done. And then once we get all that done, we're going to work on putting our ties in and then working on the journal part. So that's going to go in there. So I just want to decide where I want the tab. And I think I just want it towards, I could put it right there on the top like that. Maybe I will. Yeah, that will work. Okay, so let's do that. These are hard to cut out, these. That's the only thing I find. I mean, I don't have a machine to cut it out, so I do all my fussy cutting by hand, which I love. But yeah, these are, I find these a challenge to cut out. These things here. I'm going to use this side. It's got more purple on it. Okay, so I'm going to put that here. Like that. Super cute, right? Yeah, and circles. Like if I don't have the right punch to just punch a circle out, boy, I really have a hard time cutting circles. Even there's a line there and I can cut on the line, I still find it hard for some reason. All right, so I just don't want that to catch. So let me get that in there, and that should fit in there. I know it fits. I already tried it, so I just have to get that in. I promise you it fits. Okay, there we go. So there's a tag in there, and we'll load that up with something. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything here. Don't know yet. And then I want to decorate this piece of avocado paper. We could do that in the next video. I want to do something with that. And then, what else? I want to do another project that I thought could, where was I going to put it? Was I going to put it in here? I thought we'd make a cute little matchbook. That could go in here, or it could go in here. It could go in this pocket here. So, but anyway, I wanted to make one, so I'm going to make it with you. And let's just put this to the side again. So I'm going to give you the measurements for this one that I made. Let me get my ruler. I cut a piece of manila folder, and mine is just almost 8. I mean, you could make it any size you want to go where you want. So just shy of 8 inches long, a piece of manila folder, and I cut it by 3.5. Okay, then I scored it at 3.5. The first score 3.5, and then our little lip score here, that would be a 1/2 inch on this end here. So I went in 3.5, scored it, and then at the end I scored a 1/2 inch. And if you've made a matchbook before, you'll know that, because we'll put the papers in here, and then we're going to staple it here, and then this just tucks in there. Real simple. So I took another page from the journal pages, and I wanted to use this, so I thought we could use this to cover this. And I just cut it the same size, 3.5. We'll trim some of it off, and then we can always ink the edges after. So I'm probably going to use my glue stick again to make it stick. Make sure it's not sticky here. So let's get that back out and play with that again. And then I cut my papers like 3.5 by 3.5, and I think I have 6 of them. You can, put in as many as you want depending on where you're going to put it, so it's not too thick. But I'm gonna glue this on first, and then I'm gonna bring it down here and put glue on the rest. then get my glue book out, and then we'll push that down and make our little book here. So yeah, I have some pages here. Some of the stationery that went with that envelope that I have. This envelope here, it came with some stationery, so I cut a couple pieces of that, and then I have some of the leftover ledger papers, and I just cut them down. So I have about 6 of them. All right, we'll trim that off. It did go a little bit askew here, but should still be okay. Embrace the imperfections. It would be boring if everything turned out perfect, and we're not perfect, right? So just trim that. Okay. I really don't want to bend it yet. Get my tiny attacher out. Let's try. Okay, I'm not gonna. It should be fine, and I'll bend that part up there. So that's the 1/2 inch mark. So once you get all your papers cut, I just stack them up like this, and you're going to put it on the inside here, and make sure it clears your crease here. You can always clip it if you don't want to hold it. So I just line them up and make sure they're centered in here, and we're going to fold this up here. We're catching the papers. I'm going to staple it. I'm going to staple it just slightly below 1/2. And I'm going to put 2 in here, I think. And because I'm using the tiny attacher, you can only staple so many pieces, and you know, because they are little staples. So let me see if I got that in there right. Okay, there we go. And then you can always take your bone folder, give it a crease, and then as long as that clears, we can give this a gentle crease and tuck this in like that. And then we have a little matchbook, and I didn't think of what to put on the front. I figured it's pretty just like that, actually. I don't know if I need to put anything on the front, but once again, you can always look for a label from the Petit strips. Even this middle one here, we could cut that out. Let's see. That little pinky one. Let's just cut some of these out and just to see. I'm loving adding these little labels to this. I will cut. Actually, let's try it here. So we could do the top 2 or the bottom 2. I'll try the bottom 2. I love this little cutter I have. So I was thinking we can always do this one here. That one maybe. Or, so I have to print out some more. I don't think I have any more. And even Joey has these little tickets. We can put one of those. Oh, now see, I like that. I like that better. I'm going to put that there. I have to remember I have those. He's got a bunch of those in the kit as well. They have different words on them. Let's see. What else? And then he's got little tickets like this that we can put on there too. We can even put a couple of those on there. That would be cute too. I'm going to put kindness on there. I'm going to do that. See, always go back to the first choice usually. Whatever one grabs your eye first, and then you're like, oh, I like that, but let's try others. I always seem to go back usually to my first choice. I'm going to put it right there. Like that. It's cute. Super cute. And pretty on the back too. These are pretty gifts for like Mother's Day. You could add, you know, make them any size and put more paper in there and give a pretty pen with them. That would be super nice for Mother's Day. I love it. So there we go. So that could go. Let's get our journal back here. We could put that in here as well. These pockets are pretty good to hold all this. So, and our journal is getting chunky. It's starting to get chunky. So that's why I'm not sure if we'll do anything here. I'm still thinking about it because this being so chunky, and then when we put stuff in here and another tag here, I might just leave this plain or put a little tiny tuck on here. I'm going to think about it, but to me that looks real pretty. And then that flips there, and we see that pretty little tab. And then that, let me get that out of the way. So far it's starting to build up, and we're still going to do something fun up here yet. So I thought I'd give you some ideas on some tags and ephemeras to make, and we'll continue on in the next video. So stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you soon, friends. Okay, take care. Bye.